All right, let's talk about two Dragon Ball S.H. Figuarts releases that's just got announced. The first one being with Guru. We're just going to go through all the photos and get my thoughts at a high level. So we have him just sitting here. This kind of looks a bit statuesque, but hopefully we get a little bit more movement with him. We have him just sitting there on his chair there. Next photo, we have him reaching back, grabbing the Dragon Ball. So a little bit of articulation in the arms. Looks like maybe his chest has a little bit of bend to it too. We'll have to see ultimately there. Then we have just a top-down look of Guru. A little bit hard to tell the size comparison with him and Krillin, who we're going to be talking about here shortly here. But we have him smiling as opposed to giving just the stoic face that he gave earlier. Then we have him reaching down and unlocking the power of Krillin here. So obviously an iconic moment with him giving Krillin and Gohan both their unleashed powers. Then we just see him smiling, looking down at Krillin here as well with the Dragon Ball in Krillin's hand that he just gave him. And we just have an overall shot of size comparison between him and Dende, Nail, and Krillin here. So not really much to call out. A little afraid this is kind of statuesque. It feels a little bit Purunga vibes. So this one, pre-orders are going to open here shortly, and February scheduled release date. It does call out that there's sound and light up features, so it feels a little bit gimmicky, like that Purunga. I'm not sure what the price point's going to be. I'm hoping it's not going to be too crazy. That Purunga was $300, so this guy could be, I don't know, at least $200. So I'm a little bit worried about price point, but this guy feels a little bit more statuesque than I would have hoped for. Next up, we have Krillin. First photo we have here, great articulation, looks like with the lower body with that 3.0 mold. Then we have the hand up for the Destructo Disc. Doesn't show a Destructo Disc, but I imagine you can swap that out with the one we've gotten in a prior Krillin release. Just a teeth-gritting face with the vein popping out of his head. Then we have him with that shot with Guru giving him the Dragon Ball and him just looking surprised with the sweat down his face and just being unleashed with his power within. Then we have him just a standard face here, just looking very stern here with the hands at his side there. Then probably the call out here, we have Krillin doing these blast attacks. So this is a new blast attack from what we've gotten in the past. Cool showing just the Kai blast and then one general beam coming from the both of them here. Then we have Krillin just doing a solar flare, so from the show with him with Dodoria. Then we have him just doing a Kamehameha, so really showing off that articulation with the arms and the upper body. And then just a highlight of him next to Gohan. So they always like to combine different characters. This is just the Gohan we got previously with the release that we have with him. So nothing really to include with that Gohan, just showing him side by side. Similar schedule here with May 30th being the release date, then or the pre-order date, then release date coming in February next year. And yeah, just the blast attack's really the thing to call out here. If you don't have a Krillin, I'd say grab this guy, but if you have one already, not really sure it's worth it. We don't get a smile with him, which is kind of disappointing. That's the big thing people really want from him. So overall, Krillin probably worth it. Guru, I'm a little bit mixed on with him, just kind of looking like a statue. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments, and we'll talk more Dragon Ball S.H. Figuarts. Thanks.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.